Magandang araw. So welcome again to Integral Calculus, and our lesson for today is the integration techniques, the integration by trigonometric substitution. Let us have our lesson objectives. At the end of this lesson, you should be able to first recognize what appropriate trigonometric substitution to use to rewrite integrands involving rational expressions. And second, solve for the integral of functions involving rational expressions by applying trigonometric substitution. Okay, so these are the table of trigonometric substitution wherein ito yung makakatulong sa atin para masabi natin na makakapag-substitute tayo using the trigonometric substitution. Okay, so kung naaalala nyo yung topic natin before sa ating trigonometric ay meron tayong mga nagiging parang pattern. Okay, so yung mga pattern na yan is wherein ito yung mga nakikita natin. Okay, yung pattern na kung saan that is a squared minus x squared, the a squared plus x squared, and then x squared minus a squared. Di ba magkakaiba sila? Okay, so pag a squared minus x squared, ang nakikita natin, nauuna yung constant bago si x. And then, gagawin daw natin dito, yung value ni x ay equal kay a sine of theta. Okay? And then, para naman dito, kapag a squared plus x squared ang nakuha natin, that is x is equal to a tangent theta. And then, kapag naman nauuna yung ating x, yung variable natin bago yung ating constant, that is x is equal to a secant theta. Okay, so saan sila nakuha? Dito sa Pythagorean identities natin. Okay? So with that, yan yung mga gagamitin natin later on. And aside from that, we're all also be using the right triangles. Okay? So, si right triangles ang makakatulong sa atin naman para pagdating doon sa basic substitution natin. Okay? So, mas maiintindihan nyo ito kapag nag-example na tayo. So let us now proceed with our example number 1. So we have to evaluate integral of square root ng 9 minus x squared over x squared dx. So kung papansinin ninyo, ito siya. Okay? We have integral of 9 minus x squared. Okay, sino yung nauuna dyan? Is it the constant or the variable? Yes, that is a constant. Pero take note na it should be a squared minus x squared. Okay? And take note na si a squared diyan na si 9. So ngayon, 'di ba, naituro ko na sa inyo kung paano bang nakukuha yung value na 'yan. So ang value ngayon natin ng a is equal to 3. Bakit naging 3? Because 3 squared is 9. Very good. And then yung x natin will be just x. Okay. So with that, sabi natin, yung value daw ni x kapag ganyan ang nakuha natin ay equal ngayon kay a sine of theta. Okay, so with that, let us na substitute. A is now equal to 3 sine of theta. And then aside from that, we're going to get now the derivative ng x. Ano ba yung derivative ng x natin? Derivative ng 3 sine theta is si 3 constant. Ano ang derivative ni sine theta? That is a cosine theta d theta. Okay, so ibig sabihin, yaan yung mga gagamitin natin ngayon. Okay, so let us now go back to our original equation. We have integral of square root ng 9 minus x squared over x squared. So, ang gagawin natin ngayon dito is to substitute the value of x, yung bagong value. Ito siya. Okay, and then as well as si dx. So, ibig sabihin, meron tayo ditong integral of square root ng 9 minus, ano si x natin? That is 3 sine of theta. And don't forget, naka-square. All over, si x squared, ganun ulit, we have 3 sine of theta squared. And then, yung value ni dx ay papalitan din natin ng value na yan. We have 3 cosine theta d theta. Okay? So, ang gagawin natin ngayon, we have now to kailangan nating isimplify. Okay, so with this, we have now integral. Okay, nasa loob, expand natin. We have 9 minus. Okay, ano ba ang square ng 3 sine theta? 3 squared is equal to 9 and then we have sine squared theta. All over, ganun ulit siya, di ba? We have 9 sine squared of theta. And we multiply this by 3 cosine theta d theta. Okay, hindi pa ako nagka-cancel. Mamaya na lang kapag na-expand na talaga natin. Okay, so kung papansinin natin, we have 9 minus 9 sine squared theta sa loob ng integraan ng ating square root, diba? So kung titingnan din natin, they have the common factor of 9. So ibig sabihin, pwede nating ilabas. Okay, so pag nilabas natin, magkakaroon tayo ngayon ng 9 multiplied by 9 divided by 9 is 1 minus 9 divided by sine squared is sine squared theta. All over 9 sine squared theta multiplied by 3 cosine theta d theta. Okay. Di ba si 1 minus sine squared theta ay equal daw siya kay cosine squared theta. Tama? Sa ating trigonometric identities. So therefore, magkakaroon pala tayo dito ngayon ng integral of square root ng 9 cosine squared theta all over 9 sine squared theta multiplied by 3 cosine theta d theta. Okay, so with that, pwede na natin ngayong i-substitute, okay? Or simplify natin. Ano ba ang square root ng 9 cosine squared theta? 'Di ba they are perfect square? So ibig sabihin, we have now 3 cosine theta over 9 sine squared theta multiplied by 3 cosine theta d theta. Tama? Okay. So with that, pwede pala natin pagsamahin, right? So pag pinagsama natin ngayon, ano na ang makukuha natin? We have now 3 times 3 is 9. Okay? Cosine theta times cosine theta is cosine squared theta over 9 sine squared theta. Then don't forget, may natitira pa tayo, d theta. Okay? Very good. So with that, nakikita natin may 9 pareho, pwede na tayong magtanggal. Okay, so ano na lang ang natitira? We have now integral of cosine squared theta over sine squared theta. Diba pwede natin yung paikliin? Tama? We know that cotangent theta is equal to what? That is a cosine theta over sine of theta. Okay, so pareho naman siyang naka-squared. So, ibig sabihin, pwede pala natin siyang palitan ng cotangent squared theta d theta. Kaya lang, ala tayong integral ng cotangent squared theta. But, again, we know that cotangent squared theta is equal to cosecant squared theta minus 1. So, ibig sabihin, pwede natin siyang palitan. We have now cosecant squared theta minus 1 multiplied by d theta. Okay? And with that, magkakaroon na tayo, distribute lang natin, we have now cosecant squared theta d theta minus integral of d theta. Okay, pwede na, kaya na, alam na natin. So, ano ang integral ni cosecant squared theta? That is a negative cotangent theta. Minus, ano ang integral ni d theta? That is a theta plus c. Okay, so ma'am, is this the final answer? No, not yet. Why? Because this is in terms of theta. Kailangan natin in terms of x, y. Kasi x yung value natin yung original natin. So, dito na ngayon papasok yung ating right triangle. Drawing tayo ng right triangle. Initially, sabi natin, we have x is equal to 3 sine of theta. Okay? So therefore, if we have that, ibig sabihin, si 3, lipat lang natin sa kaliwa, magkakaroon tayo ng x over 3 is equal now to sine of theta. Let us assume na andito yung ating theta. Okay? Ngayon, ano ba yung ano natin? Ano na nga yung ibig sabihin ng sine natin? Di ba yan yung sa SOHCAHTOA? So is equal to the opposite over the hypotenuse. So meaning, si x pala ay si opposite at si 3 ay si hypotenuse. So asan yung opposite natin? This one. So we have x here and then our hypotenuse is 3. So ang kailangan natin makuha is yung value ni adjacent. And how do we get that? Using now our Pythagorean theorem. Okay, so with that, that is, kung ito ay A, B, C, okay, we have A, we have B, and then we have C. Ibig sabihin, ito ay square root ng C squared minus B squared. So with that, that is now integral ng 9 minus X squared. Okay? So, 3 squared is 9 minus b natin na x is x squared. Okay? And take note na ang kailangan natin is a cotangent. Ano ba yung cotangent? Diba? That is the opposite, the reciprocal of tangent. Ano ba yung tangent? That is on opposite over adjacent. So, kapag siya ay reciprocal, meaning si cotangent will be equal ngayon kay adjacent over the opposite. Tama ba? So, ibig sabihin, ano ba si adjacent? That is square root ng 9 minus x squared over, ano, si opposite. That is x. Very good. Okay. Ngayon, ma'am, paano naman si theta? Okay. Pagdating naman ngayon kay theta, okay, originally, di ba sabi ko nga sa inyo, meron tayong x over 3 is equal to sine of theta. Theta lang yung kailangan mo. So, ibig sabihin, theta will be equal to arc sine of x over 3. So, therefore, that is now the value of theta. The arc sine of x over 3 plus c. And with that, this is now the final answer. Okay, let us now have our example number 2. We have to evaluate 9, square root of 9x squared minus 4 over x. Okay, so kung papansinin natin, ito naman yung ating titignan. So we have square root ng 9x squared minus 4. Okay, so kung papansinin natin, ang una ngayon, sino? Si variable bago si constant. Okay, pero take note na yung variable natin will be equal to 3x. Tama ba? Bakit? Kasi square root ng 9 is 3, square root ng x squared is x. And then, ang a natin ngayon dito will be 2. Okay, kapag nauuna daw yung ating variable minus yung ating constant, ibig sabihin our x is equal to a secant of theta. Wherein si x natin, take note, ay 3x. 3x is equal now to 2 secant of theta. So, lipat lang natin. So, x will be 2/3 secant of theta. And next step is to get the derivative of x. So, derivative ng x is 2/3. Ang derivative ng secant theta is secant theta tangent theta. Then don't forget the theta. Okay? So with that, let us just substitute the values. Dito naman. Okay, so we have integral of square root ng 9. Ano yung value ni x? That is 2/3 secant theta. Then don't forget squared minus 4. All over, ang x natin dito is again 2/3 secant theta. Okay. Then, si dx natin, that is 2/3 secant theta tangent theta d theta. Okay. So, medyo mahaba lang. So, ngayon, Let us now simplify this. Integral of square root ng 9. Okay, ano ba ang square ng 2/3? That is 4 over 9. Second, squared theta minus 4. Okay, all over 2/3 of second theta. Actually, sige, dito na lang, sulat ko lang. We have 2 multiplied by 2/3 second theta tangent theta d theta. Okay. So, dito, kung titingnan natin, si 9, i-multiply natin kay 4 over 9. So, pwede na natin i-cancel. Tama? And then, dito naman, may 2/3 tayo sa labas, may 2/3 din tayo sa ibaba. May second theta tayo sa labas, may second theta tayo sa ibaba. Tama ba? So, ibig sabihin, ano na lang ang natira? We have now integral of 4 square root of 4 second squared theta minus 4 multiplied by the tangent theta d theta. Okay? So, kung papansinin ulit natin yung nasa loob ng ating radical ay may pareho silang value na 4. So, pwede nating ilabas. So, we have now square root ng 4 multiplied by second squared theta minus 1. Very good. Kasi 4 divided by 4 is 1. Then, we multiply this by tangent theta d theta. Okay. And then, di ba ano nang i-value ni second squared theta minus 1? Di ba yan ay katumbas ng ano? Tangent squared theta. Very good. So, we have now integral of square root ng 4 tangent squared theta. Multiplied now by tangent theta d theta. Okay. So, with that, move lang tayo dito. Okay? So, ano daw yung square root ng 4 tangent squared theta? That will now be integral ng 2 tangent theta. Then, we multiply it by tangent theta d theta. Okay. So, ano na lang ang magkakaroon tayo? We have now 2 tangent squared theta d theta. Kaya lang again, wala tayong integral ng tangent squared theta. So, papalitan natin ngayon si tangent squared theta ng value niya na secant squared theta minus 1. Okay. So, ibig sabihin, we have now here integral ng 2 secant squared theta minus 1 d theta. So, pag pinaghiwalay natin, we have now 2 secant squared theta d theta minus integral ni 2 d theta. Very good. Okay, so with that, we can now proceed to the integral of that. And that is 2, ang integral ni secant squared theta, that is a tangent theta minus 2 theta plus c. Okay, so again, we don't have this is not yet the final answer because we still have to go back to the value of x kasi in terms of theta pa tayo. Okay. So dito, again, babalik ulit tayo sa ating right triangle. Okay. So kanina, sabi nga natin, x is equal to 2/3 secant of theta. Okay. So with that, gawin lang natin siya, magiging 3x over 2 is now equal to secant theta. Okay, ano ba ang equivalent ni secant theta? Diba siya ang reciprocal ni cosine? So, wherein si cosine ay adjacent over the hypotenuse. So, meaning ito ngayon ay magiging hypotenuse over the adjacent. So, meaning, si hypotenuse natin ay si 3x at ang ating adjacent ay si 2. Very good. And then, yung ating opposite now will be, yes, very good. That is square root ng 9x squared minus 4. So, kung papansinin nyo, yaan ito oh. 'Di ba? Sila lang din yung pinagagalingan natin kanina. Okay? So, with that, we can now proceed. Ano ba si tangent? Si tangent ay ang ating opposite over the adjacent. So, meaning we have here now 2 multiplied by our opposite is square root ng 9x squared minus 4 all over our adjacent is 2 minus, okay, again, ano na nga ulit yung value ng ating theta. Okay, so balikan lang ulit natin to si second natin. So, kailangan lang naman natin si theta. So, ibig sabihin, that will be an arc secant of 3x over 2. Very good. So, we have now secant raised to negative 1 multiplied by 3x over 2 plus c. So, to write this down, so since meron tayong 2 sa taas, may 2 tayo sa baba, ano lang natin, simplify, we have now square root of 9x squared minus 4 minus arc secant of 3x over 2 plus c. And this is now our final answer. Okay, let us now have our example number 3. We evaluate now dx over square root ng x raised to 2 plus 4. Okay, so dito nabaliktad naman, nasa ilalim, diba? Wala namang problema doon kahit nasa taas or nasa ibaba. Okay, so ang kailangan naman natin ngayon dito is x squared plus 4. Okay, so here ang x natin is just equal to x, and then ano si a natin? Very good, that is 2. So with this pattern, ang x natin will be equal kay a tangent of theta. And ano si a na nga natin, that is 2 tangent of theta. Then next step is to get the derivative ng x. And what is the derivative of x? That is 2 secant squared theta. Very good. Okay, so now, let us proceed by substituting the values. Okay, so with this, magkakaroon tayo ng integral, si dx natin, that is 2 secant squared theta over square root ng, si x na nga ulit natin, that is 2 tangent of theta, then squared, plus 4. Very good. Okay, I didn't forget this half d theta. Okay, so now let us just expand yung nasa ilalim. Tanggalan natin ng ating parentheses. So we have now, rewrite your numerator, 2 secant squared theta d theta over square root ng, okay, so let us expand this. 2 squared is 4 tangent squared theta plus 4. Okay. And then, ano nang ginagawa natin? Nakikita natin na meron tayong same ng factor. Okay, so we have to factor out sino? Si 4. Very good. So we have 2 secant squared theta d theta over square root ng factor out si 4, matitira tangent squared theta plus 1. Very good. And then, sabi nga natin, tangent squared theta plus 1 is equal to the secant squared theta. Very good. So, we have now equal to integral ni 2 secant squared theta d theta over square root ng 4 secant squared theta. Okay. So, with that, tanggalin na natin yung pagiging radical niya. Okay, so anong makukuha natin? We have now integral of 2 secant, okay, so this is secant squared theta d theta over ano ang square root ng 4 secant squared theta? Yes, that is a 2 secant theta. Okay, so kung papansinin natin, may pwede tayong i-eliminate, right? At ano ang mga pwede nating i-eliminate dito? Pwede nating matanggal si 2. Tapos, may secant theta tayo sa baba, bawasan natin ng isa yung nasa itaas. So, sino na lang ang natira? That is a secant theta d theta. Okay, very good. So, with that, ano na nga yung naging sagot natin dito? 'Di ba may value na talaga siya? Kasi mahaba ito kapag sinagutan natin ulit, 'di ba? So, kailangan na lang kabisado na rin natin. That the integral of second theta d theta is equal to ln of second theta plus the tangent theta. Then don't forget plus c. So again, this is not yet the final answer since we still have to go back to the value of x. Okay? In terms of x yung ating value. So pero ang kailangan muna natin gawin is yung ating right triangle. Okay, so this is our theta. And then, ano ba yung value natin kanina? That is x is equal to 2 tangent theta. Pero kapag inayos natin yan, magkakaroon tayo ng x over 2 is equal to tangent theta. And ang tangent theta natin is equal to opposite over the adjacent. So, meaning, ang opposite natin is si x, ang adjacent natin ay si 2. So, therefore, ang ating hypotenuse will be equal to x squared plus 4. Very good. Okay, so with this, let us now substitute the value. Ln of what is the second? Again, that is a hypotenuse over the adjacent. And what is the hypotenuse? That is x squared, square root of x squared plus 4 over 2. Plus, what is the tangent? That is x over 2. Very good. Plus c. Okay, so with that, if we're going to check, ang nangyayari sa atin, they have the common denominator. So, meaning, pwede pala nating isulat yan as ln of square root ng x squared plus 4 plus x all over 2 plus c. Okay? Pero, di ba, meron tayong property sa logarithm na kapag sila ay naka-ln at sila ay naka-divide, ibig sabihin, pag in-expand natin yan, that is a ln of square root ng x squared plus 4 plus x. Okay? That is minus ln of x. Sorry, that is a ln of 2, yung nasa denominator natin, then plus c. Okay, so with this is now our final answer. Okay, so for your activity, please answer this. You have to evaluate the following trigonometric integral. So this is just 4 items, again, in a yellow paper. And to be passed on our face-to-face meeting on April 15. So if you have questions, then please collate them and it will be addressed on our face-to-face meeting. So with that, thank you for listening.